Here are the Nuggets unloading from the team bus earlier on, anxious to get down to business with this road battle looming. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And he has become a much bigger part of their offense this month. His usage rate has gone through the roof. They're going to him more and more, and boy, has he responded.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Johnson, Duncan out there with Wilkins, and it's Gilmore in at the center. And for the Hawks, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Anthony, and it's Dončić in at the point guard position. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I mean, I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set. But I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, and maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are. You can win no matter where the game is. Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Duncan. Passes to Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. Johnson against Dončić. Johnson gets the bucket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Jokić. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And there's the pass to Chenier. And here is Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Duncan can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good, Jaren.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Wilkins. Coming off a stellar. Hold on!
You got to buckle up on that one.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Shots good by Anthony.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Pass to Wilkins. And he goes right over Luka Dončić and slams it down.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Now, here's Dončić. He had 28 points in the win against Indiana.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Chenier. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Dončić passes to Carmelo. Back to Dončić. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Mike Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, he wants his guys to try and match the speed that they're going to face. He said, we have some great athletes on our team, too. We need to play an athletic game tonight to keep pace. Guys, this should be a fun one to watch.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Jaren passes to Dončić. Here's Jaren. Back to Dončić. To the inside. Gilmore grabs the miss.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
And the ultimate combo guard, Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Anthony looking it over. Johnson against Dončić. Pass to Jokić. Over Gilmore. Again, the Hawks score.
And how about the vision there from Dončić? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Johnson outside. Jokić with the ball. Now Anthony defending.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Jr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Dončić against Johnson. Now, here's Dončić. Not a lot of room. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dennis Johnson.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Dončić knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
The Atlanta shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Basket good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Anthony down low, defended by Wilkins, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Anthony.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Wilkins. Pass to Chenier. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3-point range. Chenier's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
The Nuggets trail. And the pass to Chenier. Duncan in the corner. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Jaren. Outside Anthony. Over Wilkins. Denver grabs the miss. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Here's Dončić. He has 6. Johnson with the block. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They defeated Indiana in their last.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now, here is Young. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Pass to Odom. Now the dish to Young. Denver leading by 5. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Odom against Lewis. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way, looking to end the run, and the dunk by Odom.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so here's Denver. After the basket by Atlanta, Lewis. And the basket is good. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here is Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Iguodala finds Young, and they pick up 2.
He sees the whole floor, and he's making some quick decisions. Trae Young gets what he wants from the mid-range.
Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. No good there with the step-back J. Young outside. Dishes to Fournier. Passes it to Iguodala. The Hawks working the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Odom, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Carr. Off target with his 3. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Young kicks it to Odom. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Odom's got his second bucket of the night.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Lewis against Young. To the wing on the left. Here's Carr. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Fournier against Carr. The pass to Young. Here's the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Camby with the block. Fournier against Carr. Here's Camby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Denver's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Lewis passes to Carr. 1:16 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Van Horn. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. From deep. Lewis misses.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
Here is Carr, following the basket by Trae Young. A floater. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 6 points. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Outside Fournier. The three-pointer, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Evan Fournier. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Fournier. Atlanta making a switch here. And so Fournier nails both of them.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Lewis outside. Knocked loose. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Substitution. J.J. Redick. Trae Young.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Carr. That one goes in. 5 points in the game.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Redick for three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. It's Atlanta up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Carr, and it's Divac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Young. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Campbell. He dishes it to Redick. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. Lewis gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young passes to Campbell. Back to Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
For Atlanta, they have been coming through at the charity streak. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays, there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Both free throws good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Now, here is Young. He's got 9. Somehow misses the two-handed jam.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Outside Wilkins. That's tipped, but they get it back. Clock at 4. Here's Lewis. Ball's knocked loose. Tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Atlanta calls timeout. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Wilkins passes it to Chenier. Back to Wilkins. Teardrop shot, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
For Denver, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Here's Jaren. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Indiana.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
He gets that one. Jokić has got 6.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
There's the pass to Wilkins. And the shot is long.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the shot goes down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Johnson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. It's Wilkins on the wing. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
That free throw good from Wilkins. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now Anthony, 8 points for him. Over Duncan. Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Chenier. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And now a 3-point Denver lead.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Gilmore. The feed to Duncan. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
Now, here's Dončić. He's got 6. Left side Wilkins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wilkins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Dončić passes to Anthony. Nice D from Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Denver. Lots of room. Again, the Nuggets score.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Atlanta trails by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Anthony's shot is off.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Chenier. They grab their own miss. Shot's good by Gilmore.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Atlanta's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Anthony against Wilkins. Pass to Jokić. Over Gilmore. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And the Hawks with possession here after the Nuggets pick up 2. Outside Anthony. Out to Dončić. Over Johnson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Dončić has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Johnson's shot is off. Atlanta trails by 9. Feeds to Dončić. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Chenier, another 3 for Denver.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Down low and close. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Dončić dishes to Jackson. Count it, good. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Passes it to Lewis. The 3. Denver gets it back. Here's Duncan. He feeds it to Divac. Good. Nice job down low. Divac has got his first points of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 10, and good that time.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Now the pass to Lewis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Lewis has got 4 this quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Anthony finds Fournier. Hawks passing it around. Anthony on the wing. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Now here's Lewis. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Chioza. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead has got back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Jokić.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now here's Lewis. He's got 12. Carr, the pass to Divac. Over Jokić. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Lewis. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Odom. Denver able to drain the three. That one goes. Count it. Odom's got 6.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Lewis outside. Pass to Carr. With the floater, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And the Nuggets making a change here. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's rebounded by Camby. Atlanta trails by 10. Ripped away. And here's Carr. He has 7. Here's Van Horn. Pass to Carr. Shoots over Fournier. And so it's Denver with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots, which is all we can ask for.
Thanks very much for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Denver leading by 10. Jaren Jackson is out there with Anthony. Then there's Luka Dončić. And it's Jaren in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Passes to Chenier. Beyond the arc. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
The pass to Jokić. Here's Jaren. Now here's Anthony. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Pass to Wilkins. And it's Jokić with the rebound. Jokić has got his 5th rebound in this one. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokić is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokić, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Johnson, the pass to Gilmore. Here's Shania. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Pass to Anthony. Now Jokić. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it goes down 2 points.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
To the middle. Here's Duncan. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Atlanta trails by 8. Here's Dončić. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Dončić is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Duncan can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Jaren, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Anthony down low, defended by Wilkins. Yep, that one goes in there. Jokić has got 10 points.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Johnson against Dončić, and it's in there. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Dončić passes to Carmelo. Back to Dončić. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 6th assist on the night.
And love how much Dončić believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
Duncan with the bucket.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Jaren passes to Dončić. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Jokić.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Steps back and fires. Here's Gilmore. And another shot. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Dončić. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Dennis Johnson.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
That free throw good from Dončić. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wilkins with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Johnson against Anthony. Johnson's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Passes it to Wilkins. That one's off, still out of sync. Hawks have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. And he gets it to go.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And, you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Here's Wilkins. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Lewis checked in for the Nuggets. Atlanta's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Shoots it. And there's Jackson on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Nuggets trail. Denver calls timeout. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
And so here's Denver. Here's Wilkins. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Wilkins has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Dončić passes to Carmelo. Nice D from Duncan. For Denver, they've gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Wilkins against Anthony. Wilkins, that's good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
The Hawk shoot has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Here's Dončić, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Dončić has got 20 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Wilkins with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And that one is good. Jokić has got 14 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Nuggets have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. The pass to Duncan. And a little luck that time, but it drops. He's got 8.
You got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Anthony drawing the double team. Jaren, another 3 for Atlanta. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Lewis against Dončić. Lewis kicks to Wilkins. Back to Lewis. Jackson comes over with the double. Just 5 on the clock. Lewis passes to Duncan. Rebound, Atlanta. Jokić has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jaren. Here's Jackson. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
And there it is for him. Atlanta's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Pass to Jokić. Dončić outside from deep 3-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokić. Jokić has got 3 assists now in this one. Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. On defense, the Hawks. They lead by 4. Count it. Lewis has got 16 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And here's Iguodala outside. Trains the 3-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Denver passing it around. Van Horn, the pass to Lewis. over Iguodala. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lewis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Van Horn. Inside. And the layup falls.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Redick for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Young against Lewis. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Lewis has got 20 points.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. That's good from Young.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Lewis. Rebound Camby. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. This one for 3. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Denver's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Lewis with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Stolen by Camby. Young passes to Camby. And he makes that one. Camby's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Bucket is good.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Iguodala wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Iguodala's got 6.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Divac. Misses off the right eye. Atlanta leading by 13. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Passes it to Wilkins. 23 seconds left in the third. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Young against Lewis. Young with the ball. Outside, Redick fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. Redick's got 6 in the quarter. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 17. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with. We've got Divac. Johnson is out there with Dominique Wilkins. And it's Lewis in at the 2 guard. Here's Fournier. Banked in off the glass. Fournier's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. The Nuggets trail by 19. Now here's Johnson. Outside Wilkins. Tipped away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocked away. Atlanta with the ball. Atlanta leading by 19 points. To the middle. Here's Bond. Oh,
Yes. Goodness.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
he capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Denver's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Johnson against Fournier. Johnson can't hit. Atlanta shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
And just a spectacular play from Iggy there. Seeing a path to the basket and just taking off towards the rim.
There's the pass to Wilkins. To the paint. Here's Lewis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And the Hawks making a change here. Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think, let's be honest, it makes it tougher for the small market teams. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
Divac kicks to Johnson. Fires from 18. And that's good off the glass that time.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Chioza. He's guarded by Johnson. To the inside. It's stolen by Divac. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Hawks making a switch here. Dončić is checked in.
And, you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
Here's Anthony. That one falls. Anthony's got 21.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Denver calls timeout. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Chenier. Rebound, Atlanta. And Dončić, here we go. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Johnson against Dončić. High arcing shot. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta.
And great steal and look ahead there. Compared to most guys his age, Dončić sees the game at another level.
Now Johnson. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season. And here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days. And these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Dončić, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. And Anthony gets double-teamed. And Jokić wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. And it's Sprewell missing, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Another shot. And that one's good. Duncan's got 4 this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Jaren. Anthony in the corner. Atlanta again missing. Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Sprewell. Got a hand on it. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's Anthony with the jam.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Sprewell, the pass to Van Horn. And here's Bibby. Pass to Sprewell. Anderson outside. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jaren passes to Carmelo.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Bibby against Dončić. Bibby passes to Sprewell. Dončić with the steal. Pass to Anthony. Over Duncan. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Dončić. Anthony's got 15 points here in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Anderson right side. Down low. Bibby with the bucket.
And then that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
It's good. Dončić has got 31.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Duncan with it. Now Anthony defending. Fires, high post. And it's Sprewell missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
To the paint. And Jokić slings it in.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Denver's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Atlanta. Jaren and Van Horn pulls it down. The Nugget shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Anderson passes to Duncan. He kicks it to Bibby. Shoots over Dončić. Bibby misses. Atlanta's shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Count that bucket. Dončić has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Dončić against Bibby. Over to the wing. Here's Sprewell. Offensive rebound. Duncan kicks to Bibby. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists now in this one.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bibby passes to Anderson. Duncan right side. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And it's the Hawks ball. Dončić outside. The pass to Jaren. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. Right side Jackson. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Here's Bibby. Jaren grabs the miss. Jaren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anthony to the inside. Jokić finds Jackson. 2 points. That one goes.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Bibby passes to Sprewell. There's the dish to Duncan. Atlanta with the rebound. Anthony's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Dončić, here we go. And the shot goes in. Dončić has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And when you want Dončić, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
Basket counts. Sprewell's got his first 2 points of the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Jokić with the bucket. Jokić has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Dončić.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Dončić throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Van Horn, that's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Dončić. That one drops for him. Dončić has got 39.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Anderson has always been a dependable role player, a strong forward with a gorgeous stroke there from deep.
Dončić outside. Basket good.
The defense tried, but Dončić gets through. Luka able to put a smooth release on the shot despite the contact.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, you guys won the hustle board in the second half, so what changed?
We just told ourselves we cannot lose at home. We cannot lose in front of these fans. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Thank you very much. And that's it. We just didn't want to lose at home.
Well, that's why they call it home court advantage, right, man? Congrats on the win. Kevin?
Thank you, David.